Most big video games follow the same typical pattern leading up to release. A big flashy announcement trailer, follow-up trailer months later, finally a selection of positive reviews, then out to market. But not Deltarune. Thousands of Undertale fans were intensely awaiting any news of Toby Fox's next game after the masterpiece of Undertale. Barely a rumination of any progress, nor even another game. Would there even be another game? Or was Toby content to live on the presumed millions of dollars Undertale earned? No. Toby Fox is a creator. He has ideas that need to be realised, and when the time came, Twitter was the first to make the grand reveal. Those of you who completed Undertale, it's really important that you check Undertale 24 hours from now. I want to make something new, and it all begins with your feedback. The day before Halloween 2018, the Undertale Twitter account unleashed the news to the world that progress was here. And we could take a survey. One might imagine some simple questions, such as which character you like best, which Sans was the real Sans, and so on. And this was a survey to remember. See, I find that expectations can play so heavily into how we experience anything. Looking forward to work ending, a game coming out, or distant holiday is a feeling to be cherished as much as the event itself. And sometimes this feeling even surpasses the experience. So Toby set the bar low. A survey coming in the next day. Something any Undertale fan would be keen to take part in, but nothing more than that. So a day passed. I got home and sat down ready to fill out a few questions after reading the rest of his tweets on my way back from work. I was moderately excited, curious, and ready to see what this Deltarune was. It was a little odd to have to download a survey, as a .exe no less, but it came from Toby's official Twitter account, so I trusted it and hit download. And from here there were two simply magical parts that means this survey will stick in my memory forever, and neither pertains to the excellent game itself. Firstly, the survey. Click download and are greeted with survey program windows english.exe. But you open it and the survey was a mere front. You are given a choice of character, then they are quickly thrown aside. The game loads. You realise this is a game. Toby Fox's next game. I just kept wondering how long it would go on. Is this a 5-minute demo? 10 minutes? Half an hour? No. Hours passed until the game's entire first chapter was complete. In setting expectations so low, he allowed for the monumental game to have an even larger impact than it might have otherwise. And what's more, it was free to download, free to play, eventually across many platforms. I was stunned. Undertale is one of the best uses of £7 I've ever spent, and I would have happily paid that for Deltarune's first chapter. Millions of others would no doubt as well, and would have come away extremely pleased, or even any amount. Even £1 would have probably earned him millions. But Toby threw that away. This was a passion project, and had done the unthinkable, releasing it for free. I did immediately go to buy this beautiful poster, available now at fangaming.com, not sponsored, but it was a full chapter, and a day later, we got to find out what this meant for the future of the series. That's point one, but see, point two is where things turned even more interesting. Those 24 hours were very, very important. Before you downloaded the game, there was a simple request from Toby Fox. For public safety, you are advised to refrain from discussion of the program for 24 hours. Simply put, Toby Fox requested the internet be spoiler-free for a single day. A modest request, but in the age of the internet, a surprisingly large ask. We had waited years, and now Toby wanted us to keep the game to ourselves for a mere day. And so I did. I played it, I loved it, and I waited to spill my heart out to the internet. There were so many things I wanted to discuss, but I adhered to Toby's request, kept my lips sealed. And I hoped my fellow denizens of the internet would do the same. It posed an interesting question to the world, where there would no doubt be fans eager to watch YouTube videos, Twitch streams, make Reddit posts, everything one would expect from an exciting new release. Not posting on day of release was an insane proposition to many in the age of the internet. Content creators were faced with an interesting question. They could delay their content on Deltarune one day, but that would allow the creators who don't to get ahead. So, indeed, many ignored the advice. And it was just that, not a demand, mere advice. Just a little experiment. I was a little sad when I checked YouTube immediately after playing to find playthroughs, discussions, and theories already ablaze. I turned to Reddit. Discussions were likewise on fire, memes at the ready. But there were people who stood on both sides of the debate. People who didn't mind talking about it, and people clearly wishing to respect Toby's wishes and staying silent in all but their condemnation. Even if much of the internet wasn't willing to wait, I was glad to see I was not alone. Alas, Toby gave the world a request it did not accept. And given the current world, asking for a secret to be kept for 24 hours is an arduous task. But I kept the secret. Kept my word, didn't speak to a soul about its content until November gave us the 24-hour mark. And then the world could share in Deltarune. The next installment, once again we have a mere day between announcement and release. I expect this to continue for further chapters. Any announcement before things are 100% ready would likely place undue stress on Toby given how internet fandoms work. So this way, Toby gets all the time they need. No needlessly generated hype. But I'll never forget just how its predecessor staked its unique claim, asked the strangest question, and will continue to do so. Thanks for watching.